There's a wonderful movie called Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, both just awesome actors. But there's a part of the movie that hit me so hard and resonated with me because for most of my life, I have felt like the biggest fake, the biggest fraud, like it's that I'm not good enough. And I used to think I was alone in thinking this. And fortunately, over the last 20 years of doing this, I learned every single human being has this at some point or some other place. It comes up in their life. It's called the imposter syndrome. I didn't even know there was a syndrome for it. I just thought I was so messed up, that I was such a mess, that there's no way anybody else was dealing with this. But back to this story. So what was interesting is, and if you've seen it, it's a wonderful part. Tom Hanks, after he catches him, he goes, I can figure all this stuff out, but the one thing I can't figure out is, how did you teach this advanced class? Like, you didn't even have a background in it. And it's interesting because he said one thing and it resonates so much. Leonardo says, all I did was read a chapter ahead. There is this powerful part. For some reason, we think we have to have everything together. We have to have everything lined up before we actually go and do something. I hear it all the time, like at the church. Oh, once I start making more money, then I can tithe. I hear it well in the fitness realm too. Well, it's kind of expensive to eat healthy. Once I make a little bit more money, I can eat healthy. We hear it in the 12 steps. Well, once I go through the 12 steps and I really truly understand this at a deep level, then I can take other people through it. I'm gonna let you in on a little trick. I call this one that I'm a work in progress. Progress is a beautiful thing, but it's messy. And when I can actually own my messes and be totally open and transparent about them and share them to people, sometimes even strangers, that's what I call a progress. And I'm continuing to learn from my mistakes, to continue to go. So as I'm learning from others, I'm taking it in. And I'm doing one of my tricks right now. I'm actually teaching something. I'm not an expert in a lot of things, but what I do is once I start getting information, I start learning, I just start sharing it with people. And then certain things start to resonate and I go, gosh, yeah, this resonated with me. But here's the key. If I read something or maybe get just one time, like college, okay, I took this one class and I got this class and it really resonated with me. Maybe I took a few more classes in it. But when I go and actually teach other people, say, hey guys, you got to check this out. If I have 5 people, I now did the same thing 5 other times. So yes, it helps them, but it helps ingrain it in me. So I'm gonna ask you, where are you a work in progress? And instead of thinking you have to have everything together, you got to figure everything out, that you actually start taking some of your messes and learning from them and then starting to share and say, hey, here's some places that I made some mistakes, or here's some messes that I found, or hey, here's some things I learned along the way, and I just want to start sharing this. If maybe you just go through the first couple steps, you go, you know what, I really want to understand these first 3 steps better. I'm going to continue with my sponsor, but I'm going to start taking other people through the first step so I can get some reps. This is the beauty of actually owning all the crap that happens in life and learning to go forward from this.